Hey guys, I've been notarizing a lot of power of attorney forms and also healthcare directives over the past couple of weeks or so. And when I go there, a lot of times there's some confusion for the families of exactly what they are. They just said, look, these attorneys sent us these letters and said we need to get them signed and notarized. I'm the notary dude here in Los Angeles, California. Hopefully this video will clear up some stuff. I'll try to speak in very easy to understand terms. Here in California, if you're looking to get a power of attorney form, there's two types of power of attorneys. There's a limited power of attorney, there's a durable power of attorney. A limited power of attorney is something that you give your power to temporarily to someone for any type of reason. Maybe you're traveling out of the country, maybe you're going away for a little bit. That would be a limited power of attorney. A durable power of attorney is a power of attorney form that kicks in when you become incapacitated, meaning you can't think for yourself, you can't make decisions on your own. That is when a durable power of attorney form kicks in. It's important to understand this because when you're looking for a power of attorney form, you understand exactly which one you need. So durable power of attorney or limited power of attorney. In the power of attorney, there's going to be two different people and two different titles. The first one is going to be the holder, or they're being called the principal. That is the person who is giving up their power to somebody else. They're called the principal or the holder. The other person who's taking on the power is often called the agent or the attorney in fact. Those would be the people who are taking over power for the holder. So a power of attorney form is typically just used for financial reasons. So any assets you have, any bank account information you might have, anything like that, you're going to need to do a power of attorney form. Now the other type of form you need to set up is going to be called a Healthcare Directive. That's going to be for all medical issues. Here in California, the county provides a really good healthcare directive that you can download directly from their website. And basically the healthcare directive is the individual, the principal, or the holder is going to state what they want done as far as medical reasons go. The healthcare directive in Los Angeles County is really good. It's very self-explanatory. It goes down and asks questions, and you simply just fill it out according to your needs. It's not complicated at all. You don't have to have an attorney to draft anything up. You can go and download the forms directly. So now the question becomes, how do we get them notarized? Why do they need to be notarized? For the power of attorney form, typically the holder or the principal will need to sign that power of attorney form in front of a notary and have their signature notarized. Now the agents or the attorney in fact, a lot of times there's a space on that form to have them sign, but it's usually not required that they have their signatures notarized. When I go and do a signing for a power of attorney form, I always ask, look, do you want the agent or the attorney in fact signatures to be notarized as well? And it's just a safer way to go. That way, once that is signed and notarized, you can't go back and say, oh, I never agreed to be the attorney in fact for this or that person. I just think it's good practice to have them both notarized. For the healthcare directive, it's the same thing. The individual, the principal or the holder will need to sign the healthcare directive, and then they'll need to have their signature notarized. Now the healthcare directive is a little bit different because you're not necessarily giving, you're not always giving control to somebody. In some cases you can, but it's more of, look, if this happens to me, this is what I want done. Do I want to be on life support? Yes or no. Do I want my organs donated? Yes or no. So for that, I don't feel it's totally important to have the attorney in fact or the agent's signature notarized, but for the durable power of attorney form, I typically do. Power of attorney forms and also healthcare directives, you don't have to go to an attorney to have them draft them for you. You can simply do research on your own and have them, printed out. There's a couple of websites you can go to that basically walk you through the process. It's basically just to type in the information and they fill it out for you. Those forms are actually really, really good. I see them often, like Rocket Lawyer or something like that. They're really good forms and they print out well, and they're all to code and everything like that. So if you want to go through an attorney, you can, but you don't have to. As far as getting documents, signatures notarized, you just need to find a Notary Public in order to do it. In most circumstances, you can either go to a Notary Public's office and have it notarized there, or you can call a mobile notary and they can come to you. to do it. Just know this, in the state of California, the most a notary can charge is $15 per signature, okay? That's if you go to them. If you call a mobile notary, they can charge you whatever they want for their travel time. So if you want to save money, go directly to a Notary Public to do it. Now, the notary is going to come, but they're not lawyers, they're not attorneys, they're not to give any advice as far as filling out the form. So you're better off, if you have questions about the form itself, do not wait for the notary to come to ask questions, because that notary should not be able to give you, any information. Basic stuff, they might be able to answer questions, but as far as more detailed stuff, they're not by law allowed to do that. So make sure you get the durable power of attorney or limited power of attorney, you get the Healthcare Directive, you go through them and you understand them before you call the Notary Public. I'm the notary dude here in Los Angeles, California. I cover all of LA County area. If you have any questions about a power of attorney form being notarized or Healthcare Directive or just notarizations overall, call me. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. I can be reached at 626-620-3667.